So my screen is visible.
Yes, now it's visible.
Yeah. So up to now we discussed variables, data types, basics and as well as advanced like core data types, list, table, dictionary, set, and strings. After that we discuss sets as everything is data sets completed, conditional statements, control statements, loops. I have sent some of the basic program also for you. You have worked on that. And today is the most important topic for the data science and data analysts who are mostly working on the data science to build a functions in the projects. Okay, for building a functions models in a project, we use the functions concept. We don't go for the hoops concept that much of things in a data science project. Mainly focus on functions. How the function works, how the data is retrieving the function, how to call the function. These are the main concepts. So mostly once we create a function in a data science project or data analyst project, multiple times we can call the function. Okay, multiple times we can call the functions. So the today topic is we are discussing about the functions. Today topic is functions. A function is a block of code that perform a specific task. It is used to perform a specific task in the form of block of codes. Like for example, if you want to write a function regarding to the AC, in the AC we have a multiple function features like AC on, AC off, swing, fan, modes, different types of functions. For each and every mode, we are writing one function. Same function is using in different ACs, right? Say we are writing the function for the one AC and we are using for different ACs, multiple ACs like one type, two type. There is a differences in there. So we are using multiple times. That means multiple times we are calling the same function. Whatever the thing we are returning for the on function, that same function we are calling multiple times. It's a specific function we are using to write. Okay, for on specifically we are writing the function for on AC on. So that AC on function is we are using multiple times. Okay, na? So the syntax of the function is simply it is in def function name arguments block of codes like specific task code and return. Def function name parameters like arguments are the parameters are the same. We are passing the parameters ended with colon and body of function. End of the body of function we are returning return statement. Here the return is optional. Return is a optional. If you want to keep return, fine. If you don't want to give the return, it's also fine. Return is option. Basically functions are the two types. One is building function, another one is user defined function. One is building function or standard function, standard library function also we can also call standard library function or building function. So these functions are by default designed by the compilers. By default designed by the compiler, like print is a function, input is a function, power is a function, sum is a function. Like this, these are the by default designed by the Python compiler only. User defined function, by the user defines. As a user we need to define, that is the user defined function. This is the syntax for the user defined function. Def function name arguments entered with colon block of code return. Def is a keyword, that is declaration of a function. Function name, whatever the function name you want to give, need to mention there. Arguments, what are the parameters, arguments if you want to pass the function, like on, off, thing, like different types of parameters. If you want to pass, you can mention the arguments, and the return is optional. It is used to return the function, return the value from the function, like a outputs. It is used to print the outputs. Clear? Not clear? Okay, na? Arthamayinda? Function. Okay, function is basically two types. One is building function or standard library function. Another one is user defined function. Building function is designed by the compilers, Python compilers only, like input function. We use input function, print function, power function. some of the functions is defaultly designed by the compiler. Okay, user defined function is defined by the users who are the developers. They require according to their necessary. They design according to their necessary or requirements. Okay, so here the syntax for the declaration of user defined function. Function name, parameters like arguments, ended with colon, block of statements, ended on end of the thing, return. Here the return is the option. If you want to mention the return, you can. If you not, there is you don't get any errors. Okay. So let me give a small example here. So as a simple syntax, def function name like hello, and I don't pass any argument right now. Okay, just showing the things, and print hello world. Okay, this is a function. If you run this, we don't get any outputs. If you run this function, you don't get any outputs. Just the function is created. So if you want to get the output from this function, you need to call the function. Okay, we need to call the function. How we need to call? By using the function name. We can call the function by using the function name. This is a function name, right? This is the function name. By using the function, we can call. Okay, by using a function name, we can call the function. So calling a function simply. So let me create one more thing. Def hello is a function. I am passing the parameter name, same name, ended with colon. Print hello, comma, name. Clear? Is there anything mistake I had? Have a look. Is there any mistake I have done?
Yeah, so in print statement you didn't have function.
What does that mean? What we call that? F string. I forgot to mention the F string here. F string. Is it not? Is it right? Let me run this code. I didn't get any output. So the function is created. Now I need to call the function. If I need to call the function, simply like function name hello, I need to pass the name. Like, can we enter? Hello. So if you call the function only, you will get the outputs what you are created in a function. So wherever if you want to call, you can simply call this function with the name of function name, with the name of function name, and what are the parameters if you are passing, you can give it. So clear? Understand or not understand? ఇదే అది వేరే ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఆ గ్రీట్ అనేది ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్, ఫంక్షన్ గ్రీట్ పారామీటర్లో నేమ్ ఇచ్చాను. సేమ్ ఇక్కడ కూడా గ్రీట్ నేమ్ పాస్ చేస్తాను. సేమ్ ఫంక్షన్ నేను డిఫరెంట్గా రాస్తాను అంతే. hello name, I am passing the hello is the function name, and same the parameter is name in the place of name, because so you can pass in multiple parameters also. If you require, you can pass in multiple parameters also. So here the example is def adding of two numbers program. It's a program for adding of two numbers in a function. We are not using any a equals to 5, b equals to 5. We are not using that like that. We are creating we are creating the adding of two numbers in a function. Okay, def adding of two numbers in a function name. I need two numbers like n1, m2. For adding purpose, we require two, right? n1, m2. Sum equals to n1 plus m2. Print sum. Print. I am printing the sum, right? So this is the function. Let me. This is a sum function. I didn't get any errors. That means function is created, right? I need to call the function with the function name. Function name is add number 1 and 2. right? Add number 1, 2. Num1, num2. Num1 in the place of num1 I am passing 334. In place of num2 I am passing 84. Same, so multiple times we can call the function. Here the example. You can call n number of times. You can call n number. You can call n number of times. Once the function is created, we can call the function n number of times. Clear? Understand? Up to now, clear? Try out yourself with multiple things. Try out yourself with multiple parameters. I pass the 1 and 2 parameters. Try with 4 parameters. Try to pass the 4 parameters. Okay? Try to pass the 4 parameters. It depends upon the practice. So if you want to write, you can write the things. To note down the things, you can write. Hmm? Clear? So if you want to write this, multiple functions. You want to note on this? Maybe askuntunna. So after that, we directly move for the return statement. Okay, return statement. So return statement may or may not be valuable. Okay, na? Return statement may or may not be entered in a value. So if you use the return statement, don't use the print. If you use the return, don't use the print. If you use the print, don't use the return. Okay, simply return statement is used to return the values which are worked on the function. Returning the outputs, like returning the values which are present in a function. It is used to return the values. Here the thing is same, def adding of two numbers. Return the sum. Previously we did print sum. Here we are directly using return the sum. Here we are directly using return the sum. So share the example. Def def find the square is a function name. I am passing the number as a parameter. Result equals to number into number. Number into number, right? Square. Now square apply number into number. 2 square, 2 into 2, 4 into 4, 5 square, 5 into 5. Like I am squaring the numbers. Result equals to number into number. I am multiplying the thing and return the result. Return the result. I am returning the result. Okay? Square. I'm returning the result. Like here. Can you please okay? I created the function def. The function didn't get any errors. So the result, now I am running the function. So print return the, like I am calling the function like find the square of 9. Find the square of 9. Okay. Here we didn't use any print function in a function. Print statement we didn't use in a function. So to define the function, def find square number, result equals to number into number, return the result. I am returning the result. Or if you can remove the return and use print the result, it will work. Okay, if you use the print result also, it will work. Okay, after that I need to call the function find square 9 in the place of 9. You can mention anything, it will be count. One second. Print statement calls incompleted. Okay, I forgot to keep the bracket. Okay, I forgot to keep the bracket. Clear? It can multiple. If you create a once the function, it can use multiple ways, multiple times, wherever we require in a program. So mostly in data science, we create the functions only for the visualization purpose. And upcoming we will see the things also. Okay. And this is the libraries function like print, other things I mentioned, print, square, power. These are the library functions. So for the working on maths related things, we import the maths module. Initially we import SYS system module, right? Understand? Did you remember system module? Keywords module. Like that here the video is using importing the math module. By using the math module, we can perform the mathematical operations which are present in a math. Okay, in the square root equals to math dot square root of 45, or we can directly use the power 2 power 4. This is the outputs.
So, Vamshi, that math that we are importing, is it a standard library functions?
Not a standard, it's a module.
Okay, module. Okay,
Module,
okay.
a group of operations placed at one place.
So this is something that we can download on our own or import on our own, is what you're
Just
saying, or
simply you can. So by defaultly Python compiler contain this module.
okay, okay,
You
okay,
need to
exactly.
import.
Understood.
Import is a function like it is a method which are directly importing from the another, like from the third-party things. Or if you want anything from the libraries or packages, if you want to import, simply we need to mention the import function. Okay.
Got it.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Our next topic is Python lambda. Lambda is simply known as anonymous function. So in lambda, we mention n number of arguments, but the condition need to be only one. We can mention n number of arguments like a parameter, but the condition and expression need to be okay. We don't mention like 2, 3, 4 conditions. Only one condition works in the lambda. So here the syntax is lambda arguments ended with colon expression. Expression is a condition. Okay, arguments is a parameter. So I will look on this example. X equals to lambda a is a parameter or argument ended with colon. Here the expression is only one, right? A plus 100. A plus 100. So we are adding the 100 to the A. First we need to define the A. First we need to define the A. Print x of A. That means A is a parameter that is contained in a x of A. Where is A value is 5. 5 plus 100. 100. 5 plus 100. 100. So next one is if we want to pass multiple parameters, multiple arguments, here is add equals to lambda a x comma y colon expression is x plus y. So we can't make, see, observe that we can't make multiple expressions. Definitely I get an error output. See, we can't able to make multiple expressions. We can make only single expression. Here I am using multiple expressions. See, x comma y. I defined the x, but it's showing the name error. X is not defined. The syntax of this is up to here. X it can allow the multiple arguments, only one expression. Here I allow the multiple argument with multiple expressions. That's why it's showing the error. Either if
So,
you can't remove anything, it will be works.
so Vamshi, just
Yeah.
one thing. Since you mentioned that there can be multiple parameters. So, for example, let's say there is something called z as well, x, y, and z. So, can we do that other calculation with three of them?
Like this.
X plus y plus z, yeah, something like that.
Clear?
Yeah.
If you want to like give only. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So only
Understood.
one expression is, it will accept. Multiple expressions can't accept. So
Mhm.
multiple parameters will be accepted. Or arguments. Multiple parameters. In some websites you will see arguments. Some websites you will see parameters. Okay, both words I am touching. So clear? These are the things. Clear? If you want to note down, you can. Lambda function is an anonymous function where we have option to give the multiple parameters, but we only have only one expression. We can't able to pass the multiple expression. If you try to pass the multiple expression also, it shows an error. Okay, it shows an error. Shows an error. Clear? Okay. So next topic is global variable and local variable in Python. This is completely a bunch of like in a functions. This function is the functions. All the topic comes of the functions. Basically, we have in Python, not only Python, any programming language contains the two variables. One is local variable, another one is global variable. For the live example, state government, central government. Global variable is considered as central government. Okay. Local variable is considered as a state government. Just a live example. What are the GEOs? GEOs passed in a central government that is applicable for each and every state. What are the GEOs passed in a state government that is only applicable for only the state, particular state? For example, we have a Telangana state and the India. Things what are the like new approaches came in the central government that is valuable for everyone. Every state to be accept the things. What are the things going in a like state government Telangana that is only by the Telangana people. It's a local and central is a global. Like that only it works. Local variable, global variable. If you create a global variable, we can access multiple times and anywhere. If you create a local variable, we can't able to access in a globally. State government ఏమైతే ప్రాసెస్ జరుగుతాయో we can't able to access in central government. అర్థమైందా? Like real time definition చూపిస్తుంది ఎలా ఉంటుంది. Okay, see here the example. First one is local variable. Define function. F is a function. S equals to I love Python. S equals to I love Python. I am mentioning this function in a local variable, in a function variable. I am mentioning this in a local variable. So if you call the function, it will be access. If you call the function, it will be access. It is a local. Move for the global. S equals to I love Python. S equals to I love Python. Here the S equals to I love Python is a globally created. And I created a function. I am calling the S as well as I am calling the output also. Outside of the function also. Inside of the function also I created. Outside of the function also I am calling the same function. It will stay output. Understand or not understand? Do you want to write one code?
Vamshi, sorry. On that F that you're defining is just the name of it and not a syntax, right?
It's the name of a function.
Yeah. Okay.
Just as different. So for you, let me write a small code. Okay. Now from the global variable we will start. Global equals to Python. Okay. This is a global variable. Now I am defining the function. Local is a function. Local is a function. Print local variable. I need to call this global here. Okay. Again I am printing the global variable also. So let me run this after that. So I didn't get any errors. Let me call the function local. I call the function local. Now it is local variable Python. So same like that, if you want to call the global variable function, simply like print global, you will get the both of them.
Okay. Okay.
If you create
Yeah.
a function name, if you create a variable in a function, it is local variable. If you create a variable outside of the function, it is global variable. We can access anywhere in a program. Same like if you create a one more function also, we can access there also. One local, say another function. Same, I am writing the print. I am calling multiple times as the global variable. Another local variable. Right? I need to call the function one local. That's it, right? We will get the outputs. Okay, clear? Not clear? Online, offline, both clear? This is the complete topics about the function. Okay, so mainly focus on the function. Try to work on how to give multiple, how to design the multiple functions with the arguments. Try to do multiple functions with the arguments. This is the concept of functions. Any doubts up to now? Online, offline, both?
All good. Yeah.
Everything is good?
Yeah.
So tomorrow we are going to discuss about the advanced topic in OOPS concept. We will discuss the OOPS concept, what exactly the OOPS and class, object, inheritance, encapsulation, formalism, abstraction. So abstraction is the outsider, it's completely different. We don't have any code for that. So remaining things we have a code, we can implement that. So this is the concept. After the abstraction, we directly move for the files and error handling things. Okay, if you complete these files and error handling, after that this is advanced level of topics, regular expressions. If you complete this regular Python is ended. Python is ended. Up to the topic, whatever we are discussing up to the regular expression, then before for the stack, you prefer for the game development, you prefer for the testing side, any work it works. After this, whatever things we are discussing, that comes to the data science, data analysis, business analysis. NumPy, Pandas, MATLAB. The NumPy, Pandas, MATLAB is mostly used in artificial related things. We don't use in any full stack development. Okay, these are the topics. I'm going to maybe in next 2 to 3 days we will close this file. That's it from my head. If you don't have any doubts, you can leave the class. Thank you. Thanks for joining the class.
Thanks.